All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. Let's play. Clear. Got here like a rooster, or chicken or something. Buck, buck. It's gonna attract the undead. Believe it or not. Look at that. It's like some 28 days later. Ish. We're just sitting there staring. What was that? Oh, okay. Ooh. Cargo pants. Cargo pants. Just what we need. Drop them jeans. Boom. Oh. I came out completely wrong. We'll just put the jeans down. Put it that way. Kind of like the hip pack right now. I don't know. I might switch to the tactical belt. Although we probably drop this vest though. If I find the chest holster, that's my ish. Maybe I should go pistolier. He's a little far. I don't think we have to worry about him. But I almost took out that scarecrow. It's like when you're on edge and you see that, it kind of can misconstrue your perception a bit. This game could do that to you. Next thing you fire at things that ain't there. Thought you saw, but you didn't. Oh, check that out. More seeds, see? Thriving. Thriving, bro. Plenty food. I've gotten more food, more seeds than random canned food that you would try to forage and find in these houses. Right? Sorry about that. Had to check on something real quick. Luckily, I didn't get sniped. Cause that could happen too. Catch you go to huh? Someone call me, and then you stop to stand still. Huh? Someone call me, and then you hey, just your luck. Shoot, I got sniped. Just doing one of the videos. Remember? I was in the other town on the new route. Stay tuned. If you haven't seen it yet, I added another route onto this one. Basically, it's like it takes me all around. If I hit the central airfield, hit this, go straight up, and then it took me all the way back to the airfield that's on the northeast end. And then I can hit the east coast of the map and go right back down. So it's like a circle, rather than boom hit the coast, boom. It's like a half circle when I would go back and forth. I still need the map. I haven't really memorized it like the back of my hand. Like this route I run now, like the old route. The old route I would just go up and down the coast. Remember that? All the channel OGs remember that. When I first started playing this game, I did not know the map from anything. I would just run up and down the coast, run up and down the coast. So I recommend doing that first, and then learn that learn the map piece by piece. I'm still learning piece by piece, and I'm several years into this game. 1,000 hours in. I consider myself a DayZ vet in my own right. I mean, how can I not be? I have 1,000 hours in. And I know I'm not that good at PvP, but who cares? Because like I prefer PvE. I'm really good at that. If I wasn't good, I'd be dying every episode. I mean, I'm really good at PvE. about surviving. If you can't survive, then I'm afraid to tell you in some trouble, big buddy. Since this is a survival sim, you have to be able to survive. But hey, that's where we come in. That's where the YouTubers come in. Give me these tips and tricks. Give me the game. All right. So what do? How do I survive, Raven? Well, I'll tell you, as well as show you. You can start by not making the mistake that I just made of not having your gun out, so that you can be ready if ish pop off. All right, but when you spawn in, you're not gonna have this glorious gear. You're gonna have to find it. All right, so when you spawn in, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a nibble off that apple you got, or pear, or plum, right? Just to kind of satiate your character a bit. Don't eat it all, because you have to get yourself set. You have to get yourself situated. You have to get looted and booted and suited and juded, right? You gotta make it to the first town, but you do have enough energy to make it to the first town. If you spawn, because some areas are like this, where you spawn, if you spawn in the wilderness, follow the power lines, as the power lines will always take you to a city. Always. Train tracks as well, because the train passes through major cities, and so do the power lines, because the power lines have to power each town and city. So the power lines will always take you to a city or town, or town. Same with the railways. Okay? But yes, you wanna, and then start looking for food. But at the same time, don't depend on scavenging for random canned goods. All right, that will do you no good, really. You might get lucky, but it's best to know how to plant, and hunt for your own food. I prefer just plant-based in this game. That's just my preference. All right, but if you plan on hunting, you need to, first of all, you need to download the I Survive map. All right, off the App Store, and that will give you a detailed map of where you're at. Each town has everything on the map. When there's an update in the game, they update the maps. It'll give you detailed visualization of where everything's on the map. It tells you all the spawns and everything. Recommend download that map. Go to the town. If you're in a town, go to the town sign, read the sign, look for where you're at on the map, and go from there. All right. But as you're doing all that, keep in mind you have these cores down in the bottom right. All right. You see your thirst and your hunger. Those are the first two, apple, and you'll start from the left. You got your thirst and your hunger. You got your temperature. All right. You want to stay warm. It's very important you stay warm in this game. All right. Why? Because you can die of hypothermia. I've never done that in this game. It's never gotten that bad, but wait, can you? But I tell you what will happen. You'll get hungry and thirsty quicker, and you'll get sick. Right. So basically, when your character's shivering, making that shiver noise, that's her letting you know, well, the game let you know that your character's cold. You need to find warm clothing. If you fail to do so, you're gonna notice your hunger and thirst cores are kind of draining kind of faster than normal. That's why. Because when you're dehydrated, I'm sorry, dehydrated. Well, of course you'd be hydrated if the core drains, but when you're freezing cold, your body burns calories to keep itself warm. So they program that in the game, which is why your cores are going to drain faster, because you're burning calories to keep yourself warm. Check that out. Let's see if I can find I'm gonna see if I can find a drum magazine. It's not all the time this spawns up here. When you do, when it does, you can get lucky. Problem is, other players know about this too. That's the halfway mark. Well, halfway mark. That greenhouse there. So we're halfway to the central airfield. Still got another ways to go. This is just the halfway. It's my little landmark when I come this way. Got him. Oh, one of them got curious. Probably hurt the bullets. Is it ruined? Damaged, but it's not ruined. The heck was that? AUR. I'm looking for a drum mag. What the heck? KA 101? Bro. .556 by 45. Oh, bro. Shoot. Oops, sorry about that. Let me kind of gone off topic. I got distracted. Bro, you know how long it's been since I've had that assault rifle? I think I lucked up and found that at the 101 in like season 1 or 2 of the series. Long haul backpack. I don't think I've ever seen that backpack. 556. I think. Remember that dude that we downed back at the town had one of those. The cop in that backyard. Shoot. He's way up there. I don't think he's a threat. Let's see if we can. We might look up and find some ammo. Oh, shoot. That's it. That's all I got. It's 2 bullets. Shoot. Don't be like me and waste all your ammo taking out infected. Don't be like me. It's about 45. This takes 556 by 45. Mag C. Canned bacon. VS 89. Sniper. Sit your butt down. Before we bleed out. Oh, shoot. I can't even. $30 rounds. You know what? We'll go in and switch everything out. Or it's safer. If I try to switch and do everything here, I run the risk of getting sniped. Like right now, he's glitched out. All right, let's go. Got everything here. Nah, I'm gonna leave that. All right, let's go. One out of 8. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty this one out. And there's like a 30 round clip, so I'm gonna combine it into the other one. But yeah, like I was saying, follow that to a town. See how these power lines, see how they lead to, see that there's a town, like not even a mile up the road. All right, so you want to follow those. All right, get yourself warm. All right, make sure your cores are looked after. So once you find like a pea coat, because you know the towns near spawn areas are like tier 1, tier 2. You're not gonna find like military gear really in towns like that. So, but you will find clothes warm enough to keep yourself warm for the time being. All right, so you want to get warmth under control. All right, after you get warmth under control, you want to try to find, at the same time, you should be looking for weaponry, like melee weapons. This also doubles as a melee weapon, the shovel. But you want to find yourself a shovel or a pickaxe. That way you can dig garden plots like this one. All right, dig garden plots like this one. So that you can plant. That's tomato seeds. You can plant delicious food. I mean, you will. I'm telling you, you will never grow hungry if you hunt and plant your own food. Right? Don't just survive, thrive. See, scurrying around the map, looking for random canned goods is surviving. And yes, it's a survival sim, but don't just survive, thrive. I'm thriving, minus the water bottle. Only thing I need is a water bottle. I'm thriving. All right? Don't just survive, thrive. Put this away. Oh, it's the same. 30 rounds. Just survive, thrive. Well, keep yourself well fed, well satiated, warm. And now, you want a beautiful weapon like this. All right, so like I said, look, bring up the I Survive map and find yourself a military base and map out a route. All right, what you want to do is you want to look at stuff like this. See the signs? Look at that, and look for that town, and it's going to tell you three, and then go straight to it. Look at the I Survive map, because that's the where I just came from. It's a city, but it also has a military base in it. Those are like the best cities. The one with the prison. That's also a PvP pit. But like I said before, I had to take a risk. I had to risk it for the biscuit. You're gonna have to. All right, or whatever town you're in, look and go from there. That's what I did with the I Survive map. Then you can develop a route. After you got yourself set, you got warm clothing, you have food, you have water. I actually don't have water. We're going town to town for that. But once you go to the towns, make sure you find a fountain. If you haven't in a while, replenish your thirst. Sit there and keep sipping till you're full. Now, if you don't want to, you're scared of getting sniped, you can go ahead and move on, but you're going to get thirsty again. So just until you're full. To keep you satiated, to stave off the hunger a little bit. But at the same time, you run the risk of getting sniped. But it is what it is. No risk, no water. Right, and are you really gonna gamble with that? No. Get taken out, then make a mental note of where you're at, which you should be doing anyway, and then go back to your body and get whatever loot's left that the attacker didn't take. You will get something back, and if you don't, tough luck. Guess what? I have some good news though. There's a chance that the next loot run after you've been eliminated will be better than the last. I've had a ton of loot runs like that. Like this one's already shaping up to be better than the last. I didn't have an AK-101. It's been so long since I had this. Like the other KA, but this KA-101, been many a moons. And 19 freaking. Don't mind if I do. Down a cold one. But anyway, like I was saying, map out a route. The places you're gonna hit. Map out a loot route. Alright? And head right there. But keep in mind, hit these yellow buildings so that you can at least get an M-lock or something to defend yourself against other players. Because push will come to shove. And not everybody's friendly. This is something you would find in the beginning of Peacoat, and it's very good. It's meta. Very good. Hiking jacket is another one that you find in the beginning. And these things got some good color. Yeah, good color. Just because it's the end of the world doesn't mean you have to dress like generic big plain rap either. He comes burrowing out of that house. Doors open. Like it's been like kicked open. Ooh, that quilted jacket is meta. Best insulation. I was gonna say I think this is high insulation, but that quilted jacket. Sweater. No, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop here for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Raver from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel so we grow. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload, all right? Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.